I'm wearing the same outfit in a lot of these videos, it's because I'm filming a lot of them on the same day because I deleted my footage. I agree. I'm Melita and this is my channel, The Midnight Librarian, and today I will be talking about my goals for 2024. So I'm hoping to make this short and quick and to the point, mostly because I rewatched my 2023 goals video and that was uncomfortable and cringy, so my apologies. Let's go ahead and just get started with channel goals. So I've said time and time again that booktube is not going to be a full-time job. It's just not. Booktube does not have that great of an intake as far as I'm concerned. But one thing that I was doing in 2023 that I want to try to do better in 2024 is consistency. For a while there, I was doing pretty well in terms of uploading books every, I think, Sunday and Wednesday, and I hope to be able to continue that. I know that I dropped off here in December, as well as I think there was a month in a couple weeks in September I didn't do it either. But I'm hoping to be able to pick that up again in 2024, just because, I mean, consistency is key from my understanding. So there's that. I also have some themed video ideas that I would like to do, just like something a little different. I feel like I feel like just looking through my just my log of stuff, I do a lot of the same things in terms of TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and occasional book hauls. And so I'd like to throw in some themed reading videos every now and then. That is including vlogs. I said last year that I would like to get better at vlogs, that I wanted to take inspiration from Alli from Allison, Paiges, Jan from Agaton, and Kayla from Booksandlala, and that still holds true. And ultimately, I just didn't practice as much as I would have liked to in 2023, as well as I kept doing this thing where the vlogs would go on for like an hour, and I don't think that's needed because I ultimately wasn't reading all that much. And I think that's part of the problem, is because I don't physically read very often or as quickly as I think would be entertaining to you. I listen to a lot of my audiobooks. That to me doesn't make interesting content. But I still need to practice and try. I am going to try to limit myself to like 30-minute vlogs or something like that. So I'm still working it out. That's something I would like to do. Reading goals. So let's go ahead and start off with the one that comes up every year, and that's the Goodreads reading goal. I'm keeping mine at 45. I have done that for the last couple of years, despite like surpassing that goal like almost twice as much. And that's perfectly fine. I know it's not very adventurous. I know it's staying within my comfort zone, and that's perfectly fine with me. Vlogs are out of my comfort zone, so let me have this comfort zone-ness. I'm sticking with 45, and I think that's just a good amount in terms of like if I want to read tomes and it allows me to without feeling pressured. Not that that's ever happened, but you know. We can dream. Second goal, I would like to utilize my library more. Not only my county library, where I utilize Libby a lot. I should go in physically, but also utilizing the library that I work in. I work in an academic library at a university. However, we do have a lot of popular books, or quite a few popular books, as well as I work in interlibrary lounge. So if I don't have them, I can get them more than likely. So I try to like to utilize that more, with the caveat of also going into 3, which is reading down my TBR. This is on everyone's list, I feel like, and I'm no different. I have piles of books that I really just need to get through, and just either figure out if I want to keep them or if I don't like them and get rid of them. Number 4 is monthly reading challenges. That's reading my 24 of 2024 Buzzwordathon. I kind of did that this last year in 2023. I think I completed all but one of them. However, I want to read it for the challenge that the month we're in. So rather than, so like for instance, January is buzzword is there, and there, and I would like to read a book with there in the title in the month of January and not wait until June and realize, oh, there's one, and plug it in. I know that Kayla's not policing it at all. I know we can kind of take it as we want to. I know that Kayla does it that way in terms of like, oh, well, I read this in April, I can plug that in for January or whatever. And that's perfectly fine. I just want to challenge myself in terms of reading the buzzword challenge within the month that it's challenged for. I would like to read down my book of the month books. I do have quite a bit. I have canceled book of the month mostly because I was skipping more months than I was getting anything, as well as I'm finding that in terms of how I like them, despite them book of the month putting books on my radar that I don't think I would have otherwise seen, I found that when I do read the book of the month books, they either go into the alright to dislike category, in which I don't want the physical book anymore, or I really enjoyed them and I don't want the book of the month physical book, I want the original. And that to me is just kind of like making book of the month moot. So, but I still have quite a few books that I would like to read down. I want to try to do better this year in terms of reading Indigenous authors, so hopefully being able to read an Indigenous author every month, as well as a nonfiction every month. That I did pretty decent in this last year. And then in particular, my last reading goal for 2024 is to read authors I've read from before. I realized that within this last year, 2023, I read through all of Becky Chambers's backlist, and I'm pretty sure I'm caught up on everything that she's put out, which is a great feeling. Like, I've done that with Robin Wall Kimmerer, but Robin Wall Kimmerer only had 2 physical books published. I'm sure a bunch of articles, I haven't looked into it, but like 2 books, that was, I mean, that was fine, but it didn't, like, if anything, I'm just like craving more from Robin Wall Kimmerer. But Becky Chambers, to have her resume completely done, I'm just like, oh, this is quite the feeling. Well, let's see what else I can do that with. So a couple of authors that come to mind that I like to do that with is Sarah Gailey, Delilah Dawson, Grady Hendrix, mostly just to figure out if I do or don't like his books, because they either tend to be a hit or a miss for me. Cy Montgomery, I'm starting to do that with. I like the idea, and I think I'm finally getting to that point within my booktube career where I've read enough books that a lot of the books I'm reading are from authors I've read from before, which is a great feeling. So I'd like to continue that. And hopefully, if I continue to do that, I'll knock out some series while I'm at it too. I'm not going to particularly keep track of series this year. I didn't do that in 2023 so much, but I was able to complete 7 series. So that's awesome comparatively to like the 1 or 2 that I completed in 2022. So maybe if I don't make it a forefront item to keep track of, it'll just happen. So that's my goal. So those are my goals for the year of 2024. If you have any, I'd love to hear them down in the comments down below. Let me know. Otherwise, if you made it this far, this is a relatively short video, but if you made it this far, let's do some kind of like celebration emoji for the year 2024. Yeah, exciting. So thank you so much. I hope to see you in another video very soon. I hope you are in the mental mindset to enjoy your reading. Chew.